Hey, everybody. Testing, testing, testing. We should be live now. Just gonna make sure here. So anyway, we've got a few hours to play this before I start work today. But I've been wanting to pick up this story and continue. So I think the voice and the sound are working just fine. So we're just gonna pick up where we left off. As always, if you like the video, you can always hit the like and comment and subscribe. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, we're back on board our ship. I'm just curious, do we have any more side missions here? That'll come with time. That'll come with time. That'll come with time. That'll come with time. Argus Rio. I'm gonna hold off on that one for right now. Let's go straight to the next story mission here. Which is Novaria. That's Novaria. Don't want to go there quite yet. I want to check out the other planets in the system. Matriarch's writing. Okay, let's go land.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector into berth.
Normandy, arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Sounds like a good idea. Okay. Let's go leave. Okay, let's take Liara. And I don't really take Ashley Williams on this mission, but since I've got all the technical skills I need, I'll take her. She is a straight up soldier, so she doesn't really do anything else in the battlefield other than weapons. but we'll take her this time.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Okay.
Just like winter back home.
Just like winter.
Nobody lick any poles.
Don't lick any poles now.
This for one damn sorry. Just like winter back home. The sooner we're off this frozen world, the better. I do not like this place. Too many dark secrets. The sooner we're off this frozen world, the better.
And the entire reason why we're here is because we have word that Liara's mother's here. So that's part of the reason why we're taking Liara.
That's far enough.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect.
I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
I'm with the council.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, man.
We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Novaria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
You ain't taking my my 2A away.
Away, nice and slow.
Ashley, I like that.
Nobody takes my weapon.
Charge and lock!
We're authorized to use lethal force. You have to the count of 3 to surrender your weapons. 1, 2, 3.
Captain Matsuo, stand down. We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
Alrighty. That's Sergeant Sterling.
Get out of here.
Typical cop.
Keep my eye on you. You're not so tough. You better toe the line here. Get out of here.
I'm sure Parasini-san will answer any questions you have.
Okay.
I'm sure Parasini-san will answer any questions you have.
Yeah, she's Japanese with that name. These are obviously sensors or security systems.
Weapon detectors, don't mind the alarms.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Why so many guards here?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I may have to step on some toes.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer to see the case through.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia. She is here?
We need to talk to her.
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Well, she's not there. She's somewhere else.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Analeas for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
I trust her.
No, I don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're part of my crew.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
All right. There's another elevator here.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
Alrighty. Let's see. Businesswoman.
The managers warned us about you. I can't believe the paranoids that work here. There's no accident on Peak 15. I don't understand these rumors about synthetic insights. If the office is closed, it must be for a good reason. I don't care what happened on Peak 15. We've all signed non-disclosure agreements. I can't talk to you. It could cost me my job. The managers warned us about you.
So that's a looping conversation right there. This is a merchant. This is another Hanar.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
You heard already?
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
Smuggling.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
I won't carry anything if I don't know what it is.
This one must be discreet. Rest assured, the contents pose no threat to anyone within this port.
I want to know where this package is going.
This one's customer prefers to remain anonymous.
I'd be stupid to do this without knowing I'm not equipping my own enemies.
Your words are not unreasonable. The customer is the Krogan called Inamorda. That one is a bounty hunter of some repute, and quick to anger. You understand this one's urgency. That other grows restless from the delay.
I have no problem with that.
This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one. Please do not mention this to Administrator Analeas. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help you with?
Could I buy something now?
Is there anything in particular the Spectre is looking for?
Let's take a look at non-human armor. That's heavy.
I'm here to shop. We can discuss this later.
Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
Let's take a look at upgrades. Let's take a look at...
Greeting. I'm here to shop. We can discuss this later.
Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
Let's take a look at standard items. Oh, grenade upgrade. So we have to find Matriarch Benezia. We have to leave the port, and we have to get to Peak 15. So those are our big objectives here. Cool. Wow. Let's go get a pulse for this place here. This is support security.
I'm on duty, Spectre. I shouldn't be talking to you. If Sergeant Sterling catches me with you, she'll, I don't know, crush my trachea or her brain or something. Some of the guys do side jobs for the administrator. I'll only do what Captain Matsuo says. You know what I could go for right now? A donut.
Ah, just like a cop.
I'm keeping an eye on that Krogan at the hotel. He's a mercenary. Name of Ina Morda. Come on. I could get fired for talking to you. I'm on duty, Spectre. I shouldn't be talking to you.
At least he's honest or ethical.
You're the Spectre, right? Management told us not to talk to you.
Uh-huh.
They say there hasn't been an accident on Peak 15, but everyone knows.
There's been an accident on Peak 15?
Something weird is going on at the Synthetic Insights office. The administrator shut him down. Peak 15 has a bio and cyber hazards lab. If there's a problem, they should nuke it before it spreads. I'd ask you out for coffee, but I have to work late tonight. And I might get fired for talking to you. And the coffee here sucks. You're the Spectre, right? Management told us not to talk to you.
The managers warned us about you, Spectre. I can't believe the paranoids that work here. There's no accident on Peak 15.
So she thinks there is an accident. He thinks there is not.
I don't understand these rumors about Synthetic Insights. If the office is closed, it must be for a good reason. I don't care what happened on Peak 15. We've all signed non-disclosure agreements.
NDAs.
I can't talk to you. It could cost me my job.
I like what they're doing with the water. In fact, they redesigned this when they launched the Legendary Edition of the game, so it does look a little bit different, but you can still tell it looks like a blizzard out there. And this is something that is modded in. There are certain NPCs around here, like, you don't really see many Quarians. In fact, in the first game, the only Quarian you ever see is Tally, but you see this guy here, and he's obviously a male Quarian. The females have the headscarf thing, like Tally does.
The weather outside looks dreadful. Thank the goddess it's warm in here. Do not be fooled by these civilized surroundings. This is a place of secrets and lies. The weather outside looks dreadful. Thank the goddess it's warm in here.
Okay, let's see. There you are.
Why would they have so many windows if all they see outside is snow?
As a reminder.
Rock gardens and waterfalls. Very zen. Why would they have so many windows if all they see outside is snow?
This is the other security guard cop.
Don't make us regret letting you keep those guns. We've got a secret weapon. Sergeant Sterling's a biotic, and not a real friendly one either. You better toe the line with the administrator. If you don't, you might end up like Laura Keene.
Who's Laura Keene?
There are people all over this plaza you can chat with. I'm on duty. Novaria's private property. Remember, you're here at the board's sufferance. Don't make us regret letting you keep those guns.
Alright, let's see. I can't go there. Let's go find the administrator, Annaleus. It's a little ostentatious, isn't it? This big office here. Let's talk to Parasini.
How can I help you?
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
Tell me about the companies that work on Novaria.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanus Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
Let's talk about Elanus Risk Control.
Your guards work for ERCS, don't they?
The executive board gets a discount on facility security. Elanus also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
Let's talk about Synthetic Insights.
Haven't I seen Synthetic Insights in the news lately?
They're one of only 4 corporations licensed by the Citadel Council to develop artificial intelligence. They attract many protests. No agitators have ever breached our security. That's why they invest heavily here.
There are only four companies that are allowed to develop AI. Binary Helix.
Binary Helix. They work in genetics?
BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology. They try to keep a low profile in the media. Much of their research is in biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups.
Let's ask about Peak 15 since everybody's scuttle about that.
I hear there was an accident on Peak 15.
We're aware of the rumors. At the moment, contact with the facility is down due to weather. All employees should review their non-disclosure agreements and avoid irresponsible free talk.
Weather?
What kind of weather cuts modern communications?
A blizzard is sweeping the Scotty Mountains right now. Between the cloud cover and heavy snow, the satellite uplinks are cut.
Let's see. There's offices on Peak 15.
What corporations work on Peak 15?
Binary Helix has leased the entire complex.
Binary Helix. You're ignoring the question.
So, everyone shut up and keep your heads down?
Loose lips sink third quarter profits. You have a more blunt way of speaking than is common here, Commander.
True. Let's ask about Annaleus.
I'd like to speak to Annaleus.
One moment, please. Mr. Annaleus?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
Okay, this is the big cheese or the little cheese.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain spaceborne vagabonds.
You've read my file.
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Isn't lack of oversight risky?
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
Synthetic Insights.
Why is Synthetic Insights closed?
I have placed Laura Keene, the manager of the Hanshan office, under internal review. I cannot comment further at this time.
Peak 15 problem.
Is there some problem on Peak 15?
An area of severe weather has cut off contact. Things will return to normal in a few days.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
Is he developing weapons there?
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
Let's ask about Matriarch Benezia.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Benezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
Define personal escort.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? And you didn't think that was weird?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
What sort of cargo?
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor. She is here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
I'm not gonna tell him about Opiate.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you did it about.
Yeah, he's very smug. He's very, very smug.
You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon.
Hey, Hammer Time! Nice to see you. Welcome in.
So it would seem. I need an alternative.
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Analaeus.
Lorik Keen.
You said I should talk to Lorik Keen?
Mr. Analaeus isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan. Keen spends his days at the hotel since his office was closed.
I've taken up enough of your time.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
See, she's nicer than the administrator is. Okay, let's go over to... this side of the room here. Alrighty, let's see. Oh, that's the icon for the garage. Let's go check that out first. That's Synthetic Insights, but I can't get in there yet. Let's go ask this guy.
Spectre, right?
Yeah, that's me.
I used to be a military tech. Except for Maiko's people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive water. So what can I do for you today?
How can I get into the garage?
You need a pass. You can get one from Analaeus or the managers, if you can polish enough gizzard.
You have one, right?
Maybe you could let me borrow yours?
Sure. If I wanted to lose my job and get sued into the next spiral arm. Security tracks card use.
What do you do here?
I'm the chief mechanic for Hanshan. Just call me Lee. Humans have a problem saying my full name. Got a team of 12 under me, keeping the shuttles coming and going.
Local news.
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Analaeus, and the matriarch came through.
I have to go.
You need anything, I'll be here.
See, if I try to go up here through the garage,
Access to the garage is restricted.
I need to leave.
I'm on Citadel business. I need to leave the station.
If you want to enter the garage, you need authorization for Mr. Analaeus. No exceptions. I'm sorry.
See? They won't let you pass. So, we have to figure out some other way of getting a pass there, because that's where we gotta go. So let's go talk with Lord Keene and see what he has to say. And we'll eavesdrop on a few other conversations while we're there. Right, there's the hotel. Right, this is the hotel bar. That's Lord Keene, but I won't go to him right away. Go check out some other.
Good. I don't think I'm supposed to mention numbers. They only write them down on thin strips.
Full benefits, of course.
Oh, sure. The company takes care of its own. Full insurance, paid vacation, subsidized housing. After a year, I'd start getting stock options.
You hear about the resort then? At the equator? Bounce backing, diving, an accredited ASA Eurofield?
If you like that sort of thing, I'd rather admire the view.
Okay.
You're the Spectre, right? Management told us not to talk to you. They say there hasn't been an accident on Peak 15, but everyone knows. Something weird's going on at the Synthetic Insights office. The administrator shut them down. Peak 15 has bio and cyber hazard labs. If there is a problem, they should nuke it before it spreads. I'd love to have your job. Traveling the galaxy, saving lives. That's what I wanted to do as a kid. How'd that turn into accounting?
That's funny considering that's actually Mark Meir, who's also the voice for the male Commander Shepard.
I'd ask you out for coffee, but I have to work late. And I might get fired for talking to you. And the coffee here sucks.
Coffee sucks.
You're the Spectre, right? Management told us not to talk to you.
Can I help you?
There's Raphael Vargas. We're gonna go up here first.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time.
Oh.
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Raphael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Have we met?
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
Why can't you do this?
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Novaria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
You know what? Normally I would say that this is illegal, but I'm gonna do it.
Interesting plan. I'm in.
Excellent. Here is the cracking device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I have assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I was not interested in his company's services. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck. If you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
Okay.
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
Okay, let's go back downstairs and we'll talk to this guy. Just to see what happens here. Does Mike go south on this? Because I haven't done this very often, but I'll try it now.
Can I help you?
I'm in a...
Mr. Vargas, I'm Commander Shepard, the Spectre. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
If the price is right.
I might be. That depends on what sort of offer your company can make.
It was my understanding that the Citadel contracted to a Solarian corporation for its enhancement programs.
I'm sure you know that we pass a new budget every fiscal year. If it delivers a better soldier, contracts can change.
A sound business practice. Excuse my hesitation, I've never heard a government accused of good business sense. First, the boilerplate disclaimer. No genetic enhancement is guaranteed to take. You can maximize the odds, but every strand of DNA is unique. Our patented techniques can provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response, 12% faster clotting, and a measurable decrease in CG muscle degeneracy.
I've never heard of a technique that improves zero-gravity endurance.
It's a first for the industry. The advent of element zero-based artificial gravity made it a less pressing concern. We're still waiting for tests to give us an average improvement. We estimate a 7 to 11% decrease in muscle loss rates. I can get you those improvements for 30K credits per head. For a bulk order, I can work in a sensory enhancement package, guaranteed 20/15 vision, and hearing from 12 to 22,000 hertz.
How would you distribute the upgrades? Retroviral injections would take some time.
It does take time to upgrade a body with adjusted DNA. Skin cells could be replaced in 2 weeks, but the liver takes over a year, a skeleton a decade. For frontline units, we can speed the process with full system transfusions and injections to stimulate regrowth. It would still take 6 months to see results. I have to admit, it surprised me that you were here for business. There are many development projects on Overia, some not entirely legal.
I wear a lot of hats, Mr. Vargas. Some days I shut down criminals, some days I defuse nukes. Some days I like to enjoy private vices. You understand me?
I suppose. My apologies. Your manner is rather informal for a business meeting.
I'm sorry, Mr. Vargas. That's a call I have to take. Thank you for your time.
Of course, Commander Shepard.
Got it. That was fun, wasn't it? I wasn't sure if that was going to happen.
Any results?
Your toy did its job.
Excellent. I will transfer 500 credits to your account.
That's all?
Only 500. All right. I thought you might have wanted to provide more. Since you couldn't do it yourself, I mean.
Did I say 500 credits? I meant 750. Good day, Spectre.
Well, I wanted 1,000. What the fuck? Come on. Seriously? I wanted 1,000.
I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits to those without a corporate account.
All right.
I can't let you in. You're welcome to enjoy a drink at our cafe. We limit access to protect the privacy of our customers. Chilly today. They should put some mirrors in orbit. Focus sun down here to warm it up. I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits to those without a court room.
All right, let's see. Yep, you're right, Hammer. Let's see. Let's see where we're gonna go from here. Let's see who we want to talk to now, or we want to eavesdrop from.
Don't hang up. Elder brother, it's me. I'm on Noveria now. I can't talk long. This call is costing 10 credits a minute. It's real time from the Traverse. Did you think it would be cheap? I need some information. There's an issue here with synthetic insights. The manager, Laura...
Enjoy yourself, Hammer.
The office is closed by Hanshin's administrator. I need you to see what you can find out about... Are you ready for his name? Ronadril, Gon, Swa, Volsoon, Karahum, Nar, Iegi, Bella, No, that's the administrator. The Hanshin administrator. Well, think about it. A Turian wouldn't risk getting his office closed. They don't compromise their team. That's drilled into the food camp. I think the administrator is using this keen fella to draw flies from his own clutch. Of course I could look it up myself. But do you think I'm likely to get any unfiltered data through Noveria's own network? That, and it would take forever for any out-system search results to get back here. Thank you, Elder Brother. I have to go. Yes. I'll speak to you soon.
That was on the extranet. He called his brother.
What do you want?
I've heard Opal has something for you.
Like I care that you know? You his courier or something?
Yes, but I haven't picked up his cargo yet.
Sit down a minute. I have a business proposal. I'm paying the Hanar more than I want. I'll bet he's paying you less than you want. Sell it to me directly.
I'll consider your offer.
Make the right decision.
Okay. Let's go see what's happening over here. Terminal average decryption. Security loss, unauthorized transmission. Not sure if you will receive this, Doctor, but it is important that you make your way to the safe location. Your history with our organization has been leaked. Your base in the Newton system is no longer secure. I repeat, make your way to a safe location immediately. So that's another side mission that we can pick up, Doctor at Risk. Alright, let's see. There's another one. This is a security control unit. Let's hack this. Synthetic Insight security disabled. That's good. That's what we wanted.
Do not be fooled by these civilized surroundings. This is a place of secrets and lies.
Rock gardens and waterfalls. Very zen.
Alrighty. Let's go downstairs. Oh. We can gamble. Let's try it, see how we do. Play again. See, we went over. So, yep. There's my luck. Okay, let's talk to this guy.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Laura Keene?
Are you Lorick Keene? I've heard you might be able to help.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analeus' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Investigate.
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Noveria are free to come and go as they will.
Why didn't Analeus cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nafak.
Ha.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion?
Fly in the ointment.
Violence against Mr. Analeus' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll figure something out.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute.
Alrighty.
Try to keep blood stains off the carpets, would you?
Keep the blood stains off the carpets. Alrighty. So, that's clever. That's an icon for the elevator. So let's go over to Synthetic Insights then, which is right by where the garage is. Remember, I tried to get here before, but it was locked off. Now it isn't.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
Lorik Keene gave me a pass in.
Keene? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
Ananias is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keene. Ananias has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
We're gonna pretend we didn't see you, but we're still gonna shoot at you. Let's see, what do we have here? Is that it? Oops. I threw a grenade by mistake. Let's loot it. Loot him if we got him. Is there anything down here? More weapons. Let's see. Do we have anything else around here? We can't go back yet. We gotta go upstairs. Because that's where the office is. Oh. Oh, there was one more person up here. I keep on forgetting about that. Okay. Just gonna look at my equipment again. Let's see. Absolutely. Absolutely, Hammer. We have a safe here. Average decryption. Let's get into this. Not only do I save the galaxy, but I take everything in the galaxy. Oh, there it is. Okay, we downloaded the evidence. Now we have to go back to Lord Keene.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
Your point?
Do you plan on making me leave?
Leave? You think I'm gonna let you walk out? Annaleus would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
What a load of crap. You're here off-duty, breaking the law for bribe money.
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Well, I don't need a gun to rip you to pieces.
Well, that's okay. I got you squared away because I got a biotic too. Is that it? Might have like one more down here. There we go. I was wrong. Still taken care of in short order. Okay, we're gonna go down this elevator now.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
Must be Annalais's thugs.
Probably Annalais's thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Okay, now we gotta go back to the hotel. Either way, we can just talk to Laura Keen directly, or we can talk to her first. So let's see what we have here. Who cares where the Solarian will go? Oh, you're just gonna walk around. Okay. So there's Laura Keen. So I'm not going to talk to him first. I want to talk to her and see what she has to say.
What do you think about the security? All the weapon detectors, the guards?
Yeah. Did you see the turrets on the way in?
The what?
Turrets outside. Big anti-ship weapons. Looks like they could fight off an orbital assault. Small.
Yeah, but all the monitoring cameras and guards, it feels oppressive.
Really? With all the problems here, pirates and whatnot, this might be one of the safest planets in the Traverse.
I would rather have freedom over security. Thank you very much.
You're the Spectre, right? Management told us not to talk to you.
Okay, here she is.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Novaria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Annalais's corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
I thought corruption was the rule on Novaria.
The rule is, don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Annalais is driving customers away.
You work for Annalais. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, this month I stole 3 million credits. Keen's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Annalais's guilt in one package.
Why don't you ask Keen directly?
I'm Annalais's secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
In the long run, it is better to remove the source of the problem.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
Okay, I'll do it.
Alright, I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Okay, let's talk to Laura Keen now.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
Testify.
Did you see an Asari matriarch recently?
Yes, she caused quite a stir. It's not every day a matriarch arrives with a guard detail of commandos.
Is it so unusual to see a matriarch?
They rarely venture beyond Asari space. To see such an esteemed figure is surprising. Lady Benezia was also dressed for her role. An Asari in a pinstriped suit set tongues wagging among the younger male employees, so to speak.
Young males have an unhealthy obsession with my species.
Armed commandos were allowed on Noveria?
I don't know if they were disarmed. Of course, one can't confiscate biotic powers. Saren, and by extension, Benezia, is an important person. By that I mean an investor who might sell stock, if denied.
You know why Benezia is here?
She claimed to be Saren's assistant, here to get a certain project back on track. I suspect she meant Peak 15.
Yep, that's where we have to go.
I have a different question.
Humans are full of questions. I should write a book about it while I have the time to spare.
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Analaeus.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Analaeus' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
The board is investigating Analaeus. They will be more angry at him than at you.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
Good. Okay. Go back up the stairs one more time here. See if this guy says it.
Hang on. Is Luhara Chu Niafal present? Hello, Nia. It's Rulaman. Yes. I'm on Noveria. A job interview with Synthetic Insights. Instructional. I swear that every corporation has a former STG operator as their head of personnel resources. It's the quietest place I've visited all time. Everything is built with a good view and constables everywhere. Very secure. After I get done here, could we meet? It's been years since we heard each other with our real ears. You're still on Risco? Right. I'll do some research tonight and see when I can get a pack there. I'm looking forward to seeing you too. I'll be in contact as soon as I have plans.
Yep. Okay. You almost never hear that because that dialogue is bugged in the original game. So now that the game is modded, a lot of that stuff has been fixed. All right.
Sergeant Sterling was killed. When we get the one responsible, we'll take turns guarding them.
Yep, he's corrupt.
You better toe the line with the administrator. If you don't, you might end up like Laura Keene. There are people all over this plaza you can chat with. I'm on duty. Noveria is private property. Remember, you're here at the board's sufferance. Someone murdered our people in the Synthetic Insights office. Wonder who could have done that. Sergeant Sterling was killed. When we get the one responsible, we'll take turns guarding them.
Yep. That's how he feels.
My sergeant was killed in the SI office. I don't know how I feel about that. She was brutal. Some of the guys do side jobs for the administrator. I'll only do what Captain Matsuo says. You know what I could go for right now? A donut. I'm keeping an eye on that Krogan at the hotel. He's a mercenary. Name is Ina Morda.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
I convinced him.
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
Doesn't this help you? You don't seem particularly happy.
I'm ecstatic, but right now, I just feel like a long day of work is ending. While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest.
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
Okay, Hammer. Thank you. I'll look. Now we can level up. We've got 4 skills we can level up now. Let's see, what do we want to level up? All right. Alrighty then, let's see what we have here. Go check out his office now. Now I can actually get into the safe. So there we go. Let's see. Where are we gonna go here? Oh, this is dead end. I'm gonna talk to this dude again real quick.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
I'm just browsing right now.
This one awaits your return.
Okay. I'm gonna leave and go outside this way for a little bit. before I go to the garage. Oh, Captain Matua.
Commander, I'm glad you stopped to talk. I wanted to tell you how unfortunate it was that Analea Sama was caught with his hand in the cookie jar. Rest assured, I bear you no ill will.
Unfortunate? He was a criminal, Captain.
The Executive Board is not concerned with galactic law, Commander. That's why this planet was settled, after all. As far as they are concerned, Analea Sama went too far. On Noveria, you may do what you wish, so long as you do not disturb public order. I only request that you limit the number of disturbances you provoke. I would consider it a favor.
I don't intend to make life difficult for anyone.
I appreciate that, Commander. If you will excuse me, I must file reports in this incident. Good day. I would be grateful if you would finish your business and leave.
She won't talk to me anymore. Okay. Whatever. Okay, I'm going back to the hotel. Gonna talk to Laura Keene one more time.
Ms. Parasini contacted me as she lifted off-world. The board will be taking me into protective custody. I expect I will be testifying in the next few days. Ms. Parasini contacted me as she lifted off-world.
Alrighty.
And then it's one of the lab complexes, and it's out of contact or something.
Seems strange. The whole mountain going dark like that. People are pretty wound up about it. Not that it's saying much.
I heard someone say that they do secret weapons research up there.
Yeah, people say that about every place they're not allowed to go. It's got some big, dark secrets. How about that lobster?
Pretty good. Almost tastes like the real thing. Texture is a little off, though.
Since the administrator was arrested, our managers are interrogating everyone who talked.
Alrighty.
Don't hang up. That's how Solarians greet another over comm channels. Oh, since before we had spaceflight. The idea was that you're disturbing the silence, so you want to assure the listener it's important. Look, I'm not an anthropologist. Do you mind? I need a packet flight from any groundside port on the Varia to Riscos. Tomorrow. Really? None at all? Can I assume that's due to security concerns? All right. 6 days is the best you can do? Right, that makes sense. All right, I'll see what I can do here. Thanks for your time. Shit! I wish I'd thought of this sooner.
You have my package?
What's it worth to you?
I'm paying the Hanar more than I want. I'll bet he's paying you less than you want. Sell it to me directly.
Give me a figure.
Interesting. But exactly how much is this worth to you?
500 credits.
You and I are both professionals. You know this is worth more than that.
Kids these days, they don't know what a good weapon is worth. I'll give you 750.
Oh, come on.
Deal. Pleasure doing business with you.
Likewise. Now go away. The guards wonder about people who trade packages for cash.
Anyways, cool, huh? I took it directly to him. Let's go back down and we'll go to the garage now. First, I'm going to tell the Opit that I gave it directly to the dude. And then I'll go to the garage.
Ananias was running this place just fine before that Parasini woman came along.
Look, since the administrator was arrested, our managers are interrogating everyone who talked to you.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
I sold the package to Inamorta.
The other did what? The Spectre has betrayed this one? The Spectre has cost this one much. Perhaps more than you know. This one's livelihood depends on that income.
Find a legal way to make a living.
You have no moral high ground to stand upon. You also participated in a crime. This one wishes the other to leave now.
Show me what you're selling.
Very well.
Alright, now we're gonna go to the garage. After he squawked like a bird.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
Uh-oh. We got problem.
Guess we know what Venezia had in the crates.
Oops. We got in there and then we died. Okay.
Guess we know what Venezia had in the crates.
See, as soon as he launches that missile... okay. We can't let him get that missile off. Fine, we'll do it outside.
Guess we know what Venezia had in the crates.
What are these things? Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in or out.
Oh, there she comes. Now I gotta talk to her.
What did you do here, Commander?
Me? I'm the victim here. The Geth attacked us.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
Safe Money says Venezia had them in those shipping containers she arrived with.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Venezia-sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
I need numbers, Captain. A dozen? 100?
Dozens, at least. They're machines. You could pack them tightly. I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
What do we get? Upgrades. Okay, now we kind of have to drive there. So let's get in the Mako. Oops. Okay, we got that one. Alrighty. So we gotta get back in real fast. Alright. We got that taken care of. Now we got more of these big things here. See, do we have anything around here that we can take? Yeah, we got a few. Alrighty. About that. We gotta keep on pressing forward here. Let's see if we have anything here. Apparently not anything. Oh, there we go. There is one thing there. Oops. Are you from across there? There we go. We have one more across here. There we go. That one's taken care of. Here we go, one more. We have a crashed vehicle here and fire. The only thing we can do is go inside and fight through this.
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal.
Alrighty.
Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline. We will
All right.
get the reactors back online.
Yep, we have to get all the systems back up and running again, basically. So let's see if we have anything to loot here. Just making a sweep.
The sooner we're off this frozen world, the better. Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
That's bad. Well, that's an elevator. Not sure if I'm gonna go through there quite yet. See if I can find anything worthwhile in here. This is a mess. We got some people here. So, a human and a Turian. Let's go over to the elevator.
Just like winter back home. Nobody lick any poles.
Alright. What do we have?
What was that?
Animals, wind. This place is in bad shape.
Wow, what is that? Oops, I didn't.
What the hell were those things? Xenobiology is not my field. Maybe someone in the labs knows.
I thought that was, wow, okay. Let's heal ourselves up a little bit. Oh, that door is messed up. Okay. Let's see. There we go, finally. Graphitic weapons research open. Alright, let's see what we have here. Do we have anything in here? Okay, that looks like it. Is there anything else? Oh. Now we can go in there, huh? Wow. Alrighty. But now there's nothing worthwhile in there to... What? That went up through your body? Oh my goodness. Alright, let's see. Another elevator, okay.
Shepard, that is a backup power system for the station.
Alrighty. Oops. I accidentally threw a grenade. Well, let's open the power junction.
Startup error. Virtual intelligence user interface offline. Manual boot required.
You got that right, Hammer. Let's see what we got over here, so. Over here is the computer core. You got manual read. You have to stack it up in order here. There we go. We fixed it.
It looks like you're trying to restore this facility. Would you like help?
You're the virtual intelligence that runs this place?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
Commander Shepard. I work for the Citadel Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please. Council authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems. Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to Binary Helix executives. This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
I need a status report. What systems are down?
One moment, please. Diagnostics in progress. Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
What are the landlines, and why are they disabled?
The landlines connect my mainframes here at Central Station to the various sub-facilities of Peak 15. This allows the crew to remotely access my databases from the comfort and security of their labs. When emergency protocols were implemented within the hot labs, the cabling was automatically ejected.
How do I fix it?
How do I reconnect the landlines?
The landlines are designed for easy reconnection. The router for the landlines is on the roof of operations. Simply activate the controls and the hardware will reconnect and reboot automatically.
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time.
Shutdown could occur if reactor breach seems likely, or in the case of catastrophic laboratory containment failure. Emergency guidelines suggest the frigid environment will kill biological contagions. It may also damage mechanical ones.
Turn off the heat and hope the cold puts whatever you unleash to sleep. Nice.
Wow, okay. How do I fix that?
What do I need to do to get the power back on?
The valves to the helium-3 fuel line must be opened. This can be done at the controls on the reactor assembly proper.
So we have to fix the power and fix the communications.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
The creatures we've encountered here, did they come from the labs?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access. Only executives of Binary Helix have that level of clearance.
Apparently we don't have privileged access.
Tell me what occurred immediately before you shut down.
Stage 1 alert issued at Hot Labs. Contaminants released from Laboratory Pod Gamma. Emergency protocols implemented. Stage 2 alert issued at Hot Labs. Isolation 2 breached. Tram shut down. Landline to Hot Labs disconnected. Stage 3 alert issued locally. Contaminants in tram tunnels. Station shutdown and evacuation initiated. Code Omega sent.
Code Omega, huh?
Why were you taken offline?
In the event, Peak 15 must be sterilized for security purposes. My program and data are purged.
They kill you if something goes wrong?
My systems are permanently disabled. To be killed, I would need to be alive. I am merely a database program.
The creatures we've encountered here, did they come from the labs?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access. Only executives of Binary Helix have that level of clearance.
I need instructions on how to repair the station.
Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Okay, we
User
got
alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
We gotta fix power and communications.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Before we can go anywhere. So since that looks like a reactor, so we're gonna go there. And see if this will take us to the reactor.
User alert. Now entering main reactor. User alert.
Oops, we're glitching. I'm facing the wrong way.
Procedures. Manual restart required.
Alright, we have enemies here. You made my weapon short. Damn it.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures.
Do we have any more in here?
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with manual restart required. User alert. Landline connect.
I forgot we could level up. Okay.
Are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Okay, let's fix this. Get out of the way! Fine, get out of the way. Diplomatic advisory warning. The following message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients. My fellow biotic, you have been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. Few understand us. Fewer tolerate us. We must stand together. We must build our own new world. Come join us in the Hawking Edit cluster. Only as one body can we right the wrongs done to our kind. So, sounds like a cult.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled.
Alrighty, let's see. This is where we fix it. Okay. That's fixed. So power's back on. Now we just have to fix communications.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
I think that's it. Let's go back.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger.
Oh, we got another one.
You're good to go.
Okay. We have to go fix the communications now.
Now exiting to the roof. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Fix the landline. Okay, that's repaired. Okay, I've completed all the repairs. Let's see, do I have something in here?
Connections restored. Processing new data. User alert. Unable to connect to hot lab facilities.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
Hot labs.
Give me a status report on the hot labs.
I am sorry. The network connections to the labs have been damaged. Data is limited.
You have no idea what's going on inside.
I'm afraid not. My last log entry is shortly after the Stage 2 containment alert was sounded.
Give me an overview of the facility.
The hot labs isolate dangerous biological or cybernetic contaminants during development. The complex is built within a glacier. In the event of an accident, it can be irradiated and sunk into the ice.
That's messed up, isn't it?
What's the status of Rift Station?
Rift Station has been locked down by the staff. There are presently no contaminants within the facility.
Why is Rift Station locked down?
Emergency procedures require each facility to isolate itself to prevent the spread of contagion. It would also appear that there are several employees quarantined for medical treatment.
If it's locked down, will I be able to enter?
The passenger trams can bring you to the facility. Further access will be at the discretion of the security forces there.
The staff is alive then?
Yes, though the number of personnel is below the official staff count.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Okay, anyways, there you go. All that work. So now that that's been taken care of, there's another one. Alright, let's go.
decontamination and transit hub. User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable.
Okay.
They're locked in.
The door could be finessed. It appears that the trams to the subsidiary stations are beyond it.
Okay, I could decrypt it, but let's see what else we have.
I sense trouble.
Control group, loosen them. They're in... Can't escape. Break the tunnels now. Resource. The leads couldn't get to the struggle. Get out while you can.
He killed himself. Because he was part of whatever happened here.
Damn shame. God only gives you one life.
Many Solarians believe in a wheel of life. Your people call it reincarnation. My people have a similar philosophy.
Wow! That's interesting, because I've never brought Ashley on this mission. Ever, so I've never heard her say that, but, yeah. I have to repair that. Try it again. There we go. See? That took care of them.
Patching you up.
Online. Connected to subsidiary facilities. How may I assist you?
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Okay, let's go to the train. But there's more. All right. Alrighty, let's go. So this is the train station. Though I think this looks more like a monorail than a train.
Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station. Now arriving at Rift Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
Alright, I think it's this way. Okay, we have two places that we want to go. Anyway, that's the Binary Helix logo, so that's pretty cool. ECRS Outpost. This is kind of new signage. Oh, wait, you get the idea. That's the Hot Labs. Right up there. So we do kind of want to go there, but we don't have access to it yet because it's all blocked. But first, let's go to this location. It's another elevator.
Stand down.
Another human.
Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
Can those things run a train?
Can those things work a train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot. But I'd like to know who you are.
My name is Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the Hot Labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. The first we knew, the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
You were taken by surprise and had civilians to protect. You did a good job, Captain.
Yeah? Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the Hot Labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
I'm not gonna let any of your people die.
All I can do is hold out here and protect the civilians. There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. It can take you down to the Hot Labs. Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
He gave me the key card.
I need to know more about the situation in the Hot Labs.
The facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
Tell me about the structure of the Hot Labs.
It's built into one of the glaciers further down the mountain. Real old, thick, stable. When something goes wrong, they heat it up and sink it into the ice. Normally, the crew gets to the labs using a tram from Central Station. We've got an elevator that connects directly, but it's for emergency use only. Listen. I'm not sending my people down there. It's too dangerous. You understand?
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
What can you tell me about the aliens?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the Hot Labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
Tell me about Rift Station.
I can't talk about everything. What do you need to know?
What kind of research is done here?
Beats me. I'm not supposed to know. So long as people don't start dying, it's not my problem.
Tell me about the defenses here.
Secure enough that you shouldn't poke at corners.
I was just impressed with your operation. Being able to weather a week of assaults is no mean feat.
Only the best get assigned to high-security facilities like this. What impresses me most is the turrets, alarms, and cameras. They're all routed through a central location out by the quarantine labs. One guy can lock down the whole facility. The security hub's the last logical fallback, and we'd have cover from the turrets all the way.
How are your people holding up?
We weren't expecting the initial wave. They made it inside. We lost some good people. Those of us left are short-handed. We've kept order by long shifts and stems. I don't like it, but I don't see an alternative.
You're certain the Matriarch is still in the Hot Labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
Where is the matriarch?
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter!
Kill them all.
Thanks for the help. Every few hours, a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
I kind of think they're not animals. Oh, these are unalive people. Let's see. Is there anything on that computer? No. To quarantine and barracks. I'm gonna talk to you. You look like you're...
What?
You seem less upset at this situation than the others.
That is one of the virtues of the meditation you interrupted.
You're a member of the science teams?
Recently transferred, yes.
What do you do here?
Molecular genetics. I specialize in biotic-enhanced allele-specific hybridization.
That's a bit technical for me.
I am very good at tracking inherited variations in genetic sequences. I'm sure you would find it quite dull.
Tell me about yourself.
I am Alestia Alice from the University of Arraeus. Is there anything in particular you want to know, or should I just spout random facts?
No need to be so rude.
You are interrupting my meditations. Precisely how rude must I be to convince you to leave?
Do you know Matriarch Benezia?
Why ask me, and not your friend?
Because I do not know anything about the matriarch.
Then why would I?
That's all for now.
Then
Okay.
I will return to my meditations.
She's not very nice. Okay.
Why do you come up here? Some sort of death wish? You think I'm afraid of you? Of them? Go talk to the captain. I'm watching you.
Of course you are.
Head off. What the hell are you looking at? You want me to use this? Science pukes. Should just bug out and leave them to die. All their fault anyway. Bug out. The company sent up a bunch of Damasari. Eye candy will kill bugs. We're so dead.
You're not very positive.
Come up here. Some sort of death wish? You think I'm afraid of you? Of them? Go talk to the captain. I'm watching you. Blow your goddamn head off.
Alrighty. Great guy.
Welcome to hell. Smoking or non-smoking. I just shoot things. You want to sit rep? You talk to Captain Ventralis. Krogan, Hanar, these things. Doesn't matter what color they are, or how many legs they have. They're all out to screw us.
Well, that's a fairy.
Been counting your kills? I'm up to 24.
I think I've got more than you.
Science crew look about to wet themselves. Got a smoke? We're all out.
Alrighty. Looks like he's sleeping.
What? No! Sorry, I haven't had much sleep since the attack. Is there something you need?
What do you do here?
I'm a toxicologist. I can't talk about my work. Not that I'm doing anything since the accident.
There was an accident here?
I can't talk about what happened. Not here. Too public. Talk to Dr. Cohen in the medical ward. He was the project lead.
How are you holding up?
It would be petty to complain after showering off a coworker's brain. None of us have had enough sleep since the attack. Of course, not all of us have guns.
What sort of work do you do here?
I can't say. I signed a non-disclosure agreement. If we survive, I'd like to keep my job. The location is terrible, but the pay is better than any other commercial lab.
You're not happy on Peak 15?
The outside world doesn't exist here, just walls of ice and rock. There's only the work, the discovery. It's easy to forget why science is guided by ethics. Maybe we're paying for that now.
What do you know about the hot labs?
Nothing, I didn't work there. As far as I know, Han Olar was the only survivor.
Is he in the medical ward?
No, he's staying in the science team's quarters. Be gentle with him. He had a trying experience.
I'm looking for an Asari.
Asari? Well, there's Dr. Ayalis over there. There's also our guest, Lady Benezia. Captain Ventralis might know where she is.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
Alrighty. See, there's more right there.
Why'd you come up here? You're not going to go to the hot labs, are you? Travis has been awake for 2 days. Hard to believe he can walk straight. Look at the guard over there. Look at his hands. See them twitching? If the bugs don't get us, one of Ventralis' people is going to flip out and kill us. That stain in the corner is where Ellie died. I wanted to ask her out, but I never...
Why would you come here? We're all going to die. You should go back down the mountain while you can. Where did they come from? Were they in the lab? I never went in the high security areas. My contract was up. I was going home. They'll be coming for me. I know they will.
Let's see what's in here. Looks like bunks and storage lockers. Let's take it. There we go. Let's go to medical here.
I know you'd have a cure by now.
See, they're trying to... That's the medical facility.
This system is online and ready to provide emergency services.
Think you could run that equipment for us?
Certainly, Commander. One moment, please.
What do you want?
I didn't mean to bother you.
No, you did nothing wrong. I'm just distracted.
What happened to these people?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets. You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
I understand your caution that I need details. But you say won't go beyond these walls.
It's a bioweapon, based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature. But there was no profit in something that kills one species.
That's not a good sign.
We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species. Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
Do you imagine that distinction makes this ethical?
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that.
There's a reason the Citadel conventions forbid bioweapons, Doctor.
I didn't expect you'd understand. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
Is he right to keep people out?
No, the toxin has a brief period of viability. After that, it breaks down into simple protein chains. But he won't listen to me.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
How's the science team holding up?
Better than Ventralis' guards. They've been on alert since the first attack. They've been administering stims at their request. But every species needs to sleep. They're getting twitchy, irrational.
Are you the doctor here?
I'm a doctor, but not the doctor. My specialty is microbiology, not first aid. We had a medic, Dr. Salah, but we lost him. The automatics can handle basic treatment. Mira runs them.
Goodbye.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
Okay, let's go talk to the captain now. The guy that we talked to first. Oh, forgot about this guy.
Uncertain. I welcome you. Cautiously, I am curious to know what you're doing here.
I heard there were some problems up here.
Furtively, I am concerned about the state of our guards. Many have been awake for days. For now, with forced cheer, I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
Let's have a look.
Regretfully, most of my stock is being appropriated by Captain Ventralis.
Let's see if he has anything worthwhile here. Oops, that wasn't where I wanted to go yet. This one.
Since Mir's back online, I had a look at your record. I didn't expect to meet a Star of Terror recipient. What's a Skillian hero doing up here?
All the heroes from Skillia got shipped home in coolers.
Yeah. Sorry.
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin cure.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination now.
We're not part of your defense plans. We're consuming extra rations, extra Medigel.
Yeah, but you also have extra guns. All right, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind you. He'll run a full scan before he'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
Those are reasonable precautions.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
Okay, now I have to walk past him again. Now we can go down here. Alright, let's see what we got here.
You came to find out about them, didn't you?
You mean those things out there?
Yes. I'm the only survivor from the hot lab, you know.
I heard you were at the hot labs. How did you make it out alive?
I killed her.
Who?
Doctors on Muir. We were going to lunch when the alarms went off. I ran into the tram, and I closed the doors. She banged on the window once, then they sliced her to pieces. Her head came apart like a melon. I closed the door. I killed her.
Tell me what you know. I'll make your survival mean something.
You think I want absolution? There is none.
Could Matriarch Benezia survive in the hot labs?
It's possible. The specimens were sensitive to biotics.
I need to know more about those things out there.
About the Rachni?
Rachni? That's preposterous.
Where did they come from?
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg. Waiting since the last battles. They brought it here.
Shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who lives or dies here. Do you?
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
Crazy? I'm sane. God, am I sane?
Tell me about the Rachni.
I need to know everything about the Rachni.
I told you all I can. We brought the Rachni back from the dead. In retrospect, a bad decision.
I'll be leaving now.
We know it's the Rachni now. That's who we've been fighting this entire time, is the Rachni. We thought the Rachni were extinct after the Rachni Wars.
You'll do something about those things, right? I wish they'd let us work. If
I had something to do and take my mind off... Ugh. I should have taken my vacation. No, I had to get those last few alleles nailed down. It could be worse, right? I could be one of those guys in the med bay. Gotta keep the mood light. I mean, if you don't laugh, you'll... yeah, you just have to. Ventralis kept us all alive. He must know what he's doing. You'll do something about those things, right?
Can you get us off the mountain?
Nope.
I used to have nightmares like this. Too many cheap horror vids before lights out. We were running on batteries before the connection to Central was restored. I'm more afraid of the guards now. They've been getting twitchy. I didn't think we'd ever need the guards here. Can you get us off the mountain?
Nope. Alright, well let's...
You're not part of the crew.
Call me Shepard. I'm a Spectre, sent by the Citadel.
There aren't any human specters. Look, Plague doesn't care who you are. This lab is under quarantine. What do you want?
I have Ventralis' permission to go in.
He's a jerk.
Yeah, he radioed. He also said you have to prove you're not contaminated to get out. You got a death wish? You should stand watches on the barricade.
Alright, this is the easy part. Let's go in here first. See if we have anything in here.
All this for one damned sorry.
Alrighty.
Thresher moths are subterranean carnivores that spend their entire lives eating or searching for something to eat. Threshers reproduce via spores that can lie dormant for millennia, yet are robust enough to survive prolonged periods in deep space and atmospheric re-entry. As a result, thresher spores appear on many worlds, spread by previous generations of space travelers. The body of a thresher never entirely leaves the ground. Only the head and tentacles erupt from the earth to attack. In addition to physical attacks, threshers have the ability to project toxic chemicals and emit bursts of infrasound as a shockwave weapon. The Alliance first encountered threshers on the colony of Akuz in 2177. After contact was lost with the Pioneer team, Marine units were deployed to investigate. The shore parties were set upon by hungry threshers, and nearly the entire assault force was killed. Alliance forces recommend engaging threshers with vehicle-mounted heavy weapons.
That's how we've been doing it. So now we have to make a cure. So let's make a cure.
Your mission ends here, Shepard.
What the hell?
You're a sleeper agent for Benezia.
I was ordered to eliminate you should the opportunity arise. And here you are, trapped in this lab. Weapons free!
Wild, huh? Put all those boxes up in the air. Alright, let's go.
Commander, looks like that Asari doctor killed the guard.
Yep, she did.
They came out of there.
You mean the inorganics the Asari had with her?
Benezia brought them with her.
How can I get into the maintenance area?
A team lead would have access. Like Dr. Cohen. He's in the medical bay.
I'll be leaving now.
Forgot about this one. Oh, that is maintenance. Okay.
Is that the cure? You did it?
That Asari scientist, the one in the mess hall, she just tried to kill us.
Alestia? That's unbelievable. I don't know much about her. She arrived a month ago. One of the shareholders pulled strings to get her here.
Let me guess. Saren the Spectre.
Yes. I think that was the name. I don't pay attention to the other research teams. Look. The guards, they've been more on edge since you got here. I think they were expecting you. And there are more labs in the back. The guards won't even let me back there. Just people with clearance.
What about the maintenance area? Do you have access to that?
The maintenance area? Yes. Take my pass. But there's just snow back there. Let me see that file. An extension on Phelps' work? I thought he was on the right track. I can't thank you enough that... Oh, God, what a cliché. You saved their lives, do you know that?
Could you spare a few medical packs? They're worth their weight in gold up here.
You didn't get these from me. Ventrolis wanted them saved for his people. I need to administer this. Thanks again.
Alrighty. So now we just gotta clear the hot labs, or go to the hot labs and see what's happening down there. Level up. Oh, we can only level up 2 this time. Alright, well. We got the full charm offensive going now. So that's good. We're at level 19 now.
Something you need?
I was attacked by the Asari who was in here. She killed your guard.
Dr. Ayala's? But she seemed like the most stable one here.
She was a huntress pledged to the matriarch. A group of Geth were with her.
Geth? I didn't know. God's honest truth, I thought she was just another egghead. Son of a bitch.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
Alright, now we're gonna go out this way. Let's see, what do we got going on here?
Are you here to secure the situation?
How are you holding up?
You must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake,
He doesn't look so good.
bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
Wait, is there an Asari matriarch here?
Sorry? I have not seen one.
She is safe then, at Rift Station.
This is not important. You must be listening. Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Rachni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
1,000-year-old egg hatched?
Yes.
Messed up, huh?
So long frozen that it survived the centuries. This is miraculous.
I'm not sure I would qualify this as a miracle.
Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Hold on. Don't you need a male to get eggs?
Queens are born carrying the genetic code of their fathers. Eggs are carried away from the colony to hatch alone. Queens can lay eggs in hours and have a colony in days. This is how they spread so quickly.
Separating them from their mother didn't work.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
Then all we need to do is bring her here.
No, I am sorry, but this will not work. These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira the start.
Wow.
I have not so much time. I die under ice. So bad. I am born in Arkhangelsk. There is closure.
Is there anything we can do for you?
Nah. What I ask for, eh? A strong vodka is nice, but it will just leak out. Code is 875-020-079. You tell Mira that. Then tell her Code Omega local execution. You leave quickly, yes? I will become a puddle of goo. But I am thinking I will not care so much. This is all for me. I am thinking. I try to think of good, inspiring last words. Maybe something like...
Okay, that's it. Alright, it's this way.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Mumble something.
Sic semper
Sic semper tyrannis.
That is not the correct code. Please report to security for arrest and interrogation.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Code input 875-020-079. Code Omega, local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds. Warning.
All right.
Neutron purge system activated. Immediate evacuation recommended. Warning. Neutron purge system activated. Immediate evacuation recommended. Warning. Neutron purge system activated. Immediate.
Alrighty. There we go. Where's Ventralis? Where did he go? Something isn't right here.
I'm sorry about this, Shepard. We've got orders from Venezia. Open fire!
Liar. Come on. Of a firefight, huh? Is that it? Wow, okay. Okay, guys. I'm gonna have to save it here. The next part takes too long for me to get through in the time I have left to do this stream. So I will have to pick this up tomorrow or the next day. But I appreciate you all joining me, and wish you all a pleasant evening. I'm going to sign off for now.